Shalom. And I want to start off making all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach, Kodesh. Double honors to my teachers, the head apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening, pushing forth this word with truth and sincerity, and your few Akwat as well, that's listening with sincerity. I'm the brother, Machaya, from the camp JMS Montreal, coming back with another lesson. And the elect don't need gimmicks to believe in this gospel, man, to believe in this truth. They don't need gimmicks. Okay, they don't need all these theatrics of the word being packaged to them, and it's like, wow. They don't need all that, man. Okay, because ultimately, the Lord's sheep is going to hear His voice and follow Him, no matter how the truth is presented unto them, man. Okay, and let's read this in John 10. This is John 10 in verse 27. It says, "My sheep." It says, "My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me." You see? Yahushua said what? His sheep hear his voice, and he knows them, and they follow him. And that's a fact. Okay? And what really inspired this lesson is the lesson that the elder brother Amon Gabar made from the um, GMS New York main camp, all right? That he made about the great, notorious Omni Man Bishop Nate. Okay, this AI skit, you may say that they made. You have you know what? Let me try and get it. I put in my downloads. It's in my downloads. Hold on.
Moving all the way the
I didn't finish the whole lesson. I started watching it this morning. I didn't finish it, but I was like, yo, let me make a lesson on this. But basically, you know what I'm saying? They made this AI skit. What you're seeing right here is supposed to be Yahushai, and basically, Yahushai commanded the great bishop and his two commanding generals to go out there and preach the word to his people. Bro, you're not serious. It's not serious, man. Like I stated, the elect don't need all these theatrics to believe in the gospel, man.
there, as you see
Let's
right
play
there,
it.
Og Zakar, and then the Hebrews are saying that I'm gonna see others
Hold on,
out
let's
there, put
fast
them
forward.
precepts up. I just want to hear
Chosen to gather my.
no. And I'm
There
certain
you
you
go.
can hear it. I got the mic right here, so let's just listen up.
I shall send Nathanael, for he is chosen to gather my children and bring them back to me. And I will send Yawasan, Kanai, and the other pillars, that they may stand with him, to preach, to teach, and to guide my chosen people.
By your will, by your power, and by your name, I will not let you down. Yawasap, Kanai, you have heard the commandments I have. The Lord has set before.
What in the motherfucking Marvel Galaxy is going on right now?
Yeah,
What?
for real. What in the Marvel Galaxy is going on, man? All these theatrics, man. Yo, all you have to do is just preach the word, man. You don't need all these. Oh my, yo, man. Israel's just waxing worse and worse, man. These false leaders, okay? They're just waxing worse and worse, man. You know, doing all these backflips, jumping in circles while there's fire on the circle. It's not a circus, man. The Lord simply gave us the word and said, go out and preach it. Prophesy to the wind. Whoever's meant to hear is going to hear it, man. Okay, because ultimately the Holy Spirit is going to guide them, and they're going to see their teachers. Let's read that in Isaiah, man. God damn. Isaiah 30 and verse 20. It says, "And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers." Okay? Although we're in captivity, the Lord did say what? He's not going to remove our teachers to a corner, but what? Our eyes are going to see our teachers. And not like this. Our eyes are not going to see our teachers like this with this AI galactic nonsense. Okay? Our eyes are going to see our teachers actually proclaiming the word, man. Okay? And what got us hooked was the words that were coming out of their mouth, man. Okay, the words that they were speaking. Not this. Holy shit. It says, verse 21, and thine ear shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. Okay? So ultimately, your ears are going to hear a word behind you and guide you, which is what? The Holy Spirit. That's the Holy Spirit guiding you to find the proper teachers, man. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And eventually, you know, the elect members that's within the congregation of the IUIC, they're going to see, you know, how that these guys are not the guys, man. Okay? The great commanding galactic general, Bishop Mate, and his top commanding officers, they're not the guys. Eventually, they're going to see that. All right? Because once again, they're just waxing worse and worse, man, with these theatrics, man. Doing backflips and shit. Like, yo, goddamn, just preach the word. You know, that's it. Just preach the word, man. And the elect's gonna hear it. Because only the elect is going to obtain this truth, man. As it says in Romans 11, what then Israel have not obtained that which is secret of, what the election hath obtained, and the rest were blinded. Okay, which at the end of the day, man, you know, these Marvel characters, they're playing their part too, man. You know, because there's a lot of unbelievers that the Lord does not want. Okay, and what the Lord put these false teachers in place, you know, for them to hook them up. You know, the unbelievers. I mean, these false teachers are set in place for the unbelievers to believe in them. In other words, because you know Israel has itching ears, like it says. You know, that's that in Timothy. Let's get that quickly. There we go. 2 Timothy 4 and verse 3. It says, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. See, and we are indeed in those times where Israel cannot endure sound doctrine, man. It's grievous unto them to listen to the truth presented to them the right way. You know, because Jake has been saturated with lies all their lives, and ultimately the Lord has blinded their eyes. So it's hard for them to endure in this truth. Okay, but what? Rather, they're going to go after teachers having itching ears. They're going to go after galactic leaders. Okay? Leaders that's making movies. Western movies. You know what I'm saying? Changing the doctrine. Every month, there's something new. A new revelation of ways to corrupt this gospel, man. To corrupt this message. You know? You know, now the new thing is that Yahweh Shai is the God of the Old Testament. Yo, you can't make this up, man. You know, scriptures say not to take heed unto a man that changes. You know what I'm saying? A double-minded man. You know what I'm saying? One bit is this, another day is that. Always changing, man, constantly. But they have to do that. They have to constantly change the gospel, you know, to keep their congregation captivated. Because once again, a lot of them, you know, they're not elect members. You know, they're just in it for the theatrics. They're in it for the itching ears. Okay, verse 4 it says, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables. Yeah, they're going to turn away their ears from the truth and turn unto fables, false doctrines, such as that of the IUIC, the great bishop, you know what I'm saying? The mighty. Well, don't be surprised, man, the next Avengers movie, if you see the great bishop in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. This is you would never see our apostles do some bullshit like this, man. You would never see that. You know? Because all we need is just the word, man. A lot of us, we heard this. It wasn't because of the garments that our teachers were wearing, the elders, the apostles, whoever you heard it from, because of the garments they were wearing, how that they were splendorous in their attire. You know? No. It was the words that came out their mouth. That's what got us like, yo, shit. This is it, man. Not no nonsense like this, man. This is embarrassing, bro. What the fuck? What are you doing? You know? Just preach the word, man. You know what I'm saying? All these gimmicks. Jake's not serious. You know, and go watch the whole lesson. You know, I'm going to finish it at Baratazah. You know what I'm saying? Finish the whole lesson from the brother. It's like, yo, this is pure madness. You know what I'm saying? Like the elder brother said, Jake got AI now. They're abusing it. Doing all this nonsense, man. They all try to sit on the throne and commanding them, yeah, go preach. Like, bruh, you're not serious, man. You think an elect member is gonna be captivated by this right here, this little skit? Man, anyways, bro. Yeah, that was just in my spirit, man. You know, I was gonna make it quit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go finish the whole lesson. Yeah, man. Not serious, bro. But anyways, I'm gonna close it off there. Making all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wacha Chodesh. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm gonna say